the 1990 collectors.
Jackson just made my collection because Bo knows baseball.
Will Clark, his lumber is lethal. Mitchell Grace, Matting, power hitters.
I like the guys I like, you know?
Canseco, man can smash the ball a mile.
Each sold separately, now with a rookie card. Starting lineup 1990, the collector's choice.
They're totally fresh.
They're slamming. They're jamming. They're bad.
Can't not get nostalgic about those commercials, especially when Magic Johnson's closing it out.
I love that. And shout out to the guy who's like, I like the guys I like. You know what? I agree with you, kid.
Exactly.
I also like the guys I like.
Yeah, I mean, listen, your favorite player doesn't always have to be a best player. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let's get my guy here up on the screen here for baseball reference so I can properly answer your questions. And let's get the music bed going. With that, we got 5 questions to figure out the starting lineup I'm trying to unbox today. Pressure's on.
All right, pressure's on. Is this player a World Series champion?
He is a multi-time World Series champion.
Very nice. Did this player win his championships with the New York Yankees?
He did.
All right.
2 down, 3 to go. I'd be disappointed if you don't get it. You got to narrow it down to the Yankees with 3 to go.
Is this player in the Baseball Hall of Fame?
No, not in the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
2 to go.
Did I just rip a card of him in the previous segment?
No.
Okay. So that eliminates one player from those teams.
One more question to go.
One question to go. Is this player a pitcher?
This player is not a pitcher.
All right. So, there's a lot of players not in the Hall of Fame who won multiple championships with those late 90s Yankees. There's a lot of directions you can go in, and probably should have answered a question that narrowed it down a little bit more other than eliminating Bernie Williams from the equation, because this could be Paul O'Neill. This could be Tino Martinez. This could be Chuck Knobloch. This could be Scotty Brocious. This could be Ricky Leday, I suppose, if they made a starting lineup.
They did not. I'll help you out. They did not make a Ricky Leday. They did make a Chad Curtis with the Angels. We won't talk about Chad Curtis, but they did. He was a fixture. They did not make who was the other random Yankees right fielder that was around that time? Shane something.
Shane Spencer.
There you go. It's not Shane Spencer either.
It could be Jorge Posada. I mean, there's a lot of interesting ones. So, what cockamamie theme could you have possibly gone with this week? Well, I mean, the MLB All-Star Game is this week, so maybe you went with the guy who made the most All-Star games.
It's possible.
So now I gotta try to think who made the most All-Star games out of that entire bunch.
But that may not be it. You don't know.
It might not be it, but I don't really have a better guess. I definitely named whoever it is. Just
yes,
now.
You definitely named who it is. Not Ricky Leday, but
right.
So now you got to take a shot.
Yeah, I do have to throw a guess out there. Is it Jorge Posada? There you go.
You got it, my friend. I've been dying to open this one to complete my baseball one. And I did bring this out once before, but we did not open it. We did not get it last time. But what made you go with Jorge there out of the names you guessed? You took Bernie out of the equation, but you did have a couple other ones there.
I actually went with the All-Star theme. I'm sure that's not what you were necessarily thinking, but I was trying to think of who made the most All-Star games out of, everybody in that Posada, Tino, Brocious tier, Bernie, and Posada certainly made a lot of them because he was a catcher. So that was the logic I went with.
Well, he made 5. That was not the logic. The logic was I had goalies last week. So this week, the catcher is kind of similar to a goalie. That was literally my thinking process there. And I'm like, you know what? Jorge needs to be unboxed if he can get it because I'm trying to finish up my Yankees display. So, of course, we always start off with the card, and there it is. You got the starting lineup. This was part of the starting lineup 2 series. You can see it focus right there. A little reflective. The cards got way better as the years went on. Part of the extended series from 2001. And so let's throw that card down here. And then here he is. The pose kind of matches it as he's trying to put the bat down there. The face kind of looks like him. Not so much.
Kind of.
I don't know if they actually put urine on the hands before they boxed these up and sent them out. Like he used to pee on his own hands, but nonetheless, that probably wouldn't be very sterile. So I'd imagine pretty clean. But there you go. There's the 20 on the back. No name. Very important detail with Yankee jerseys. No name.
Of course, no name. It drives me nuts, though. It's a home Yankee jersey. It doesn't have pinstripes.
Yeah, that was the thing. They never did. There's no Yankee starting lineup with pinstripes. It's either the gray, which looks accurate, or the white without the pinstripes. So I'm sure you could definitely get customs, but I mean, that would probably be pretty expensive to do a pinstripe custom. But yeah, there we go. Jorge Posada. He's going to be joining the starting lineup studio audience next week. And who's he going to be joining? Well, this week in the audience, we've got the Vezina winners was the theme for this week. So Olaf Kolzig, Jared got him right last week, got him out of the box. Dominic Hasek there in the middle, 1996 starting lineup, and Grant Fuhr, 1998 there. Pitcher with the Blues, but he won it with the Oilers. Now, just in case you were unaware, so Grant Fuhr won it once in 88 with Edmonton, Kolzig the one time in 2000. Dominic Hasek won the Vezina 6 times. 6. That is absurd. He won it in 94, 95, 97, 98, 99, and 01. So then Marty finally started to get his due once Hasek started to wind down because, Marty had none in that stretch.
Yeah, I feel like when Marty finally started winning, it was more of like a career achievement award. Kind of like when Leo got the Oscar for whatever movie it was, even though he had done his best work prior to that. I kind of feel like Marty getting his Vezina was the same thing where it's like, yeah, he probably had better years earlier in his career, but like you're going up against Hasek. So yeah. It's just tough to win.
And the other thing, too, is like you're going up against Hasek, but you're going like Brodeur's, not that his style was boring, but the Devils played a boring style of hockey where Dominic Hasek was probably in a Sports Center top 10 every other game.
Highlight reel. Yeah.
So that helps with the voters, too, when you have these like ridiculous, floppy saves that only Hasek could make. So,
well, keep in mind, the Vezina is voted on by the GMs.
That, too. So, I mean, it's not just a popularity contest. It's, this is what the GMs think. And like you said, that's the one award that the GMs vote on.